Ooh, how you doing, friend?
Friend, I'm good. I'm good. I'm trying to get over this cold.
Yeah,
Dude, Adonis had the whole house down.
really?
Yes, I was sick. Justin was sick. Stepkids were sick. Like, Adonis had the whole house down.
God damn.
Yep.
Everybody all right?
Yeah, Adonis is still sick. I
Mm-hmm.
feel better. It's just the cough I can't seem to get rid
Right.
of. So
You been
bear with
taking
me.
medication?
I sure have.
The best medicine, huh?
Yes, yes, friend. You know, I'm like the worst. So don't ask me questions like that because I'm horrible.
Girl, no, it's the truth. Cause look, from what I've heard,
It's look, it's a necessary evil.
yeah. All right, y'all. I know we wasn't here last week.
Yes, because I was sick, honey.
Yeah, and me, y'all, life has just been life, and okay, but
Yeah,
we are here this week. Okay, so ooh, it's a lot of shit going on. Love and Hip
yes,
Hop Atlanta.
yes.
Let's get it started. All right, so Shekinah tells Spice and Mita that she heard Mita messed around with Jock a couple months ago. Mita says she hasn't had sex with him in 3 or 4 years, and in 2019, Jock ate her out. Friend,
Listen, child, that whole situation had me thrown because I'm like, she was like real, her chest was out. Like, yeah, I was
yeah,
with, and then all of a sudden it was, oh no, and then it was like, oh no, he just ate me. Like, come
and then
on,
she
man.
mad at everybody else. Like, girl, you the one who's switching up your story.
Exactly.
Did
Like,
you do it or not?
pick your story. Like, you obviously didn't have this conversation with yourself in the mirror before you decided to do it.
Because I sure would have.
Right. Like, she ain't think this all the way through.
And
Like,
if you're gonna
she
speak about it, just you might as well just go ahead and say the whole truth and get it over with.
I agree because she's causing more confusion more than anybody else because she keeps changing the damn story.
This is true. And she mad at everybody else, but how I guess. And then she
Child.
admits that she lied when it came to 2019 because she wanted to protect Jock from Kendra. For what? I have no idea. If you already called, you was trying to save yourself. You was already
Yes,
called. You might as well have said it.
yes. I really feel like she was on the spot and she wasn't expecting Kendra them to call her. So
Right.
she was trying to find her footing, but
Yep.
they kind of caught her off guard. She ain't know what to say. She ain't know what to do.
This is true. Because if you notice, Bambi and Erica keep stepping to her. They is not playing.
Yes, they are not. And that's the funny. I didn't know that they was like that close to Kendra. Now look,
Yeah.
to me, Kendra just seemed like she would have been more of like those are my coworkers kind of people. In my brain, it just didn't make any sense for her to like
Right.
bond with them because like she's so
Yeah.
different. Like she's college educated, she's a lawyer. Most of them,
Right.
even though they've done things in life, it's two different opposite sides of the spectrum. If you add education and climbing corporate ladders and stuff versus
Right.
you use the strictly talent to get to where you are. So I didn't see none of this coming. I didn't see
Right.
her actually being friends with none of them. So
I
I'm
didn't see it
super
either.
surprised.
But I also see it might be that, but I also feel like they don't want to look crazy either because we defended you, Kendra, and you're not about to have us looking stupid. So somebody need to tell the truth. I think it was also that too. Because they're not about to be out here and get blamed for everything.
Well, I know they don't want to be blamed for stuff, but at the same time, they kind of made it messy to the point where when the wedding was involved, it was like, okay, so should I say something? Should I not say something?
Right.
Oh, Sierra, you should have said something. I felt like how they did Sierra was kind of messed up too because like they just kind of threw her under the bus in front of her instead of
Yeah.
talking to her first.
Yeah, you're supposed to warn your friend when shit like that happens. You're supposed to call me or text me and say, hey, I'm filming tonight with blah blah blah. Erica gonna show up. We might
Hmm.
call you. You don't just call me. So she had a right to be upset.
Yeah, like I
Right.
didn't blame her. I didn't blame her because they should have called her. They should have been like, so look, even if Sierra wasn't up for it, they could have called and said, so look, I'm calling you to let you know we about to get ready to call Kendra and tell Kendra everything that happened and that you knew. So you need to prepare yourself and then
Yep.
click. If
Yep.
it ain't but that,
Even that, like, damn, y'all gotta say something.
right?
But anyways, um, She says Jock gave Kendra her number. I think, yeah, to help her get a house or whatever. Kendra knows about her, and they saw each other at a birthday party, and Kendra left because she knew the truth. Now, friend, do you believe Kendra knew this whole time? Because my thing is this: I understand, keeping secrets in the relationship and things like that, right? If you know something, you don't want to be embarrassed because of your man. But
Mm-hmm.
you're on Love and Hip Hop. If it comes up, you might as well admit it because now you look stupid. If this is the truth.
So since we didn't do this last week,
Mm,
in order for me to answer this, I got to kind of touch on something that she said last week.
right.
Because last week, when her and Jock sat down and talked about the situation or whatever, he was like, you knew about this stuff. And so Kendra's like, so now I got to sit here and look stupid and pretend like I don't know what's going on. So I don't look so, so bad and be so highly
Yeah.
embarrassed, you
Right.
know? So I feel like she knew to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Some things she didn't know, which is why she was mad, which is why she left the house. And when they got that hotel room or whatever and stayed for however long she stayed. But, I feel like she knew as much as Jock told her, and she felt like everything Jock told her was everything, and it wasn't.
Yeah. I can see that. I can see
So,
that.
you know, maybe he told her that they had been together before, but it was strictly a business thing now. So you can be
Right.
comfortable with her. We're gonna go out to this place or whatever. She's gonna be there. But I had messed with her. Da 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 da. You know, and I think what bothered Kendra the most is the fact that he said that they hadn't messed around in so long, and Kendra's like, "Oh, so this girl has been around. Like you've been messing with her since the years me and you been together, like since we've been dating, and I don't know anything about it." So I'm
Right.
guessing they probably had like a come clean session. Most people have like a come clean session, and he probably told her something, and cut it off at a certain extent, and then tell her everything. So maybe he wasn't accurate with the timetable and the years. So that's why when she heard it from and Erica and Bambi, she was so surprised because the numbers wasn't adding up to what
That's true.
she knew
That's
from John.
true.
So,
Because she did say they took a break, so he probably told her, yeah, during that time, me and her were involved with each other, but
mm-hmm,
that's about it. She probably like, oh, okay, yeah, cool. But now
yeah,
there's more, and it's just like, wait, hold on, you ain't tell me all this when you had the
mm-hmm,
chance, and he
yep.
really did. He could have got that off his chest, but that's Jock for you,
That's what I don't get. Like if you're at a point and you're bearing everything and you're being honest
right?
about everything, and it's no repercussions kind of conversation. Why you gonna stop it?
Yeah,
Like you got the floor, you got that vulnerability, you got that
yeah,
openness, you got that, you can say this time and we can be, done with it. Say it and be done with it. If you want compassion and understanding and all this, this is your time to get it out. So if
yeah.
you have an opening and an opportunity to say what you need to say so you can close some doors or some chapters, but maybe he didn't say it because those doors wasn't closed.
I mean, yeah, that's true, but Jock knows he always gets caught, and especially
Yeah.
it's filming time, so some type of way somebody gonna say something. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So you might as well just go ahead and admit it.
Yep. Yep. It's about filming time for them for the next season because they started winter time. So.
Yeah, because Dave, it was a couple months ago, like right when this season started. Somebody announced that they had just finished filming their reunion, and people was like, "Wait, that's too early." They're like, "No, you got to remember this was filmed a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is second part of that season, so they trying to get back on track." So we're gonna see what happened at the reunion. I'm sure somebody exposed something,
I'm ready.
but
Oh, I'm ready. It's been a minute since we didn't have a Love and Hip Hop reunion. I'm ready.
and I want them to get up and yell and try to fight like they used to. I'm sorry, but I got to see it. Love and Hip Hop, be a little bit more classy, but don't try to change all the way, okay? Because look,
Look, it's gonna happen. You know how the people is. You know how them people.
yeah, them people,
Them
girl,
people.
Carly gonna fall on the floor, roll around, do something.
Child, some of
Uh,
everything.
So in the next scene, Spice was getting ready for the fashion show. He tells Mita that Jock and Kendra aren't coming. That's basically all that happened in that scene. Nothing really surprising. I'm not surprised that they didn't show up. I'm sure it was either Jock came up with some BS or Kendra didn't feel comfortable. So,
Kendra said, "Sit your ass down. We ain't going
yep,
nowhere." That's
yep.
what
She
she.
said
That's
we
what
ain't one of
happened.
that bullshit.
Like, no, no. The block is
No,
hot, nigga. Sit down.
yeah, because that would have been too much.
Yep.
Way too much. But
Yep.
So next, we got Bam and Scrap trying to figure out what's going on. Both of them being messy. I don't care what neither one of them say. They sitting in the car talking about it. And yes, he told
That's
her
what
to mind her
married
business.
people do. That's
Yes,
what
and that's
married
true, and that's
people
fine.
do.
I would do the same exact thing. But Scrappy talking about some mind your business, stay out of it. Nigga, you in it too. With your
What
messy
do?
self.
Right, all up in the business with Rich. Got his sleeve rolled up. He's so far up in
Yes.
it.
Want to know exactly what's going on.
Yes.
He just don't want to get to the point where Bambi start fighting because we all know how Bambi
Yes,
can get with
Lord,
her mouth.
child. Yes.
And he just said, okay, stop at this point. Don't go no
Yep.
further.
Yep.
So I respect it, Scrap.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah. You know, married folks gossip just a little bit.
Yeah,
You
but
know, if you
don't
know,
get in and don't be fighting. Just tell me what
nah,
happened.
nah, nah. We do a little gossiping, and that's about it. You know, we do a little gossiping. You know, a little gossip is good for the soul.
Yeah, of course, of course. Whew, make you know you ain't the only crazy one out there.
Yes. Yes. You ain't never lied.
Girl,
I'm telling you,
look.
sometimes listen to other people's problems, you be like, you know what? Let me go home because it ain't
Yeah.
that bad.
Hey, I ain't the only one who did this. Okay.
Right? It ain't that bad at home because what she got going on over here, no.
Yeah, exactly. I'll listen. Shit.
You sleep
Okay,
a
here
little
we
better at
go.
night. I'm trying to tell you, you do. You sleep a
You
little
do?
better
No,
at
you're
night.
right. You like, all right, cool. I can go lay down and be cool, chill out for a second.
Yep.
So this is the most messy scene we've had in a long time. Okay. So we at the fashion show, and Carly suddenly becomes a co-host. So it tells Shekinah she's about to Spice tells Shekinah that she's about to replace her with Carly because she wasn't doing a good job. She wasn't announcing which outfit it was. She couldn't pronounce the brand name correctly. Shekinah was being Shekinah. Okay. Of course. That's what she's gonna do. Girl. Like what is you saying? I'm like, girl. Oh shit.
Child.
So next thing you know, she starts to talk about how Mita was Jock's side chick during the show on the microphone. Frank, what you think about this?
Child. I sunk down in my couch. I was trying to hide and I wasn't even there.
And she didn't
Like,
even stop. Like she kept
no,
going.
kept going. Like, yeah, you see Jock, you see why Jock liked her. Like, oh my god, really?
Like for what though?
You know what? It would make it so bad. I don't think it would have been any different if Kendra had been there. I think she would
That's
have
what I was gonna
still
ask you.
did the same exact thing, and it would not have mattered. Like she
It
would
probably would
have
have been
said,
worse.
"No, I don't think it would have been worse." Where you go, friend?
I'm here, girl.
But yeah, I think it would have been worse. No, I don't think it would have been worse. I think it would have been the same because, like I said, I don't know who I did it was to bring her over here to the Love and Hip Hop franchise, like, and then to keep inviting her, and she's so messy. But I will say I got a good laugh when she was sitting down in her confessional and they was talking about trying to get her to say the name, and she was like, "Say it again,
I know, right? Girl, you can't say it. Just give it up, please.
dude."
Honestly.
Dude, she is a clown, man.
She was
She
adding
is.
extra letters. I'm like, okay, Chicago, just give it up, girl, please. But
You
my
know
thing
what?
is this.
I fought fucking Spice for that. Like she ain't even auditioned the chick. She ain't ask her if she had any
She
background
knew what she was
experience.
doing. Spice be using Shekinah to do mess.
Nah, cause that was tacky on her brand. I don't think she was expecting all that.
Not that bad, no. She wasn't expecting that. But she knew Shekinah loud, so she said she can host. Girl, okay. So she did all that. So after the show, all the ladies have a conversation. Mita says she thinks Kendra basically tricked everybody into believing how sad she was. Erica tells Bambi, "I told you," when Mita says that Kendra already knew about her, and then Mita decides to give an outstanding performance award to Kendra. I mean, for Kendra, and Carly accepts it on her behalf.
Child.
I really don't even know what to say. It was just way too much.
I wasn't expecting that. I really
Me
wasn't.
either.
And if she had to showed up and gave it to her, that shit would have just been. That would have been like the most iconic scene in the history of Love and Hip Hop for you to
Yeah.
bring an award to somebody and tell them that they lying.
Yeah, I would have liked to see how Kendra reacted to that. Because are you lying? Did you already know about this woman?
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
I
Kendra
don't
don't feel
know,
like she can
Kendra.
bother.
She don't seem like it, but that's what I'm saying. Kendra, if this is true, I'm gonna look at you a little different.
Mm. I don't know. I understand trying to keep your business in your household, but when it get out like this, man, ooh, she
You
should have
better
did.
just admit
She
it.
should have did a little bit better. Yeah, she could have did a little
Mhm.
bit better. She could have been like, you know what? It wasn't supposed to come out like this, which
Right.
makes it even worse for me and for Jock and da 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 da. She could have admitted it to a certain extent, but I think she might have admitted it if it hadn't been for the extra pieces about Mita that she didn't know about.
That's true.
Because I
But
think
I'm
she
sure
got
Jock was
she
right
got
there
caught up with
telling her
that.
not to.
But when they did that playback of her on the phone with Jock, and
Mm-hmm.
she's like, "Who is Mita? Who is?" It was like, to me, it felt like she was trying to get him to play along.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So
He was like, "You already know who the fuck she is. Quit playing." He was like,
right,
"I'm sorry, girl.
they
I'm
could have did a
sorry."
little better than that, but
They really could have.
I
So,
don't know.
just to let y'all know, if this is cut short, it's because the fashion show literally dragged out the whole episode. Like it was this, then
Yes,
commercial, then we came back to it. So
yeah.
after that, Sierra gets into it with Bambi and Erica. First, I feel like some of it was because of how she felt about them ambushing her, but then she proceeds to say how they didn't check on her or really reach out to her when her house got robbed. But Erica tells her like you're very distant, like you kind of basically you don't allow anybody to help you out or
hmm
check on you. So what you think about that?
So I can see, I can see both sides, because like when Erica was pregnant, that was when her and Firehouse got broken into, whatever, and she
Right,
might she has a right to feel away because one, she was in a house pregnant when her house got broken into. Her husband, her marriage, just in shambles. You
right,
know, she needed that little extra support. Now Sierra, she got grown kids. She wasn't pregnant. Her and Eric wasn't in the house. You know, I think the circumstances were different, but Erica had a right to feel away too.
mm-hmm.
But Sierra is getting caught up in a lot of stuff that she got going on,
Yeah,
and she's feeling like people should be paying more attention to her, but don't nobody know everything that she got going on.
right.
Her mama was just in rehab in New York. Do you think Bambi them know that? They probably didn't even say nothing. They probably looking at this shit like, girl, why you ain't tell us your mama
Mm-hmm.
was in rehab in New York? Like,
Right,
like ain't nobody mentioned none of it. So she
right.
got a lot of stuff going on. She probably got some residual stress and anxiety going on, and it's just got her being weird. Either she's standoffish, or she want to amp because she wants support, but can't nobody support you if you hiding. Like,
Yeah, that's true. She does seem to be very private and closed off, and then when it's too much going on, it just like boils over for her, and then she like
mm-hmm,
lashes out, and then she regroups.
mm-hmm.
I can see Sierra being that way. Also, wait. Girl, I skipped a whole paragraph. I've been wanting to ask you about this. I'm sorry, y'all. Back to the beginning. So Sierra and Eric drop off her mama at home. They go back to their house that was robbed. They meet with the real estate agent and tell them they're no longer moving forward with the house. Hold on. Says that Eric and okay, she says her and Eric haven't really been speaking, and Eric says he doesn't want to sell the house and he thinks Sierra is being selfish. Friend, what did you think about this? I personally feel like what he's saying is kind of really fucked up
How?
because I understand that is a lot of money that he's putting out, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if she doesn't feel safe being there, when first off, these guys didn't get caught. They came in your house, they had guns and shit, and she doesn't feel safe being there, but you want her to stay there and you're upset with her because she doesn't want to stay there. If I didn't want to stay there, why would you even want me to stay there? Like, I don't understand.
I see it her way, but I see it his way.
Right.
Like, with Sierra, I believe Eric was telling the wholehearted truth when he said, I ain't never waste no money until I got with you.
Mm-hmm.
Sierra was
Yeah,
sitting
yeah,
her shit, right?
yeah.
So logically, when people's houses get broken into, they can't just pick up and leave.
Right.
You know, they either get a better security system, put up a higher fence, more lights in the yard. They just make themselves prepared for if it happens again. But because Sierra got the money and throwing away a couple $100,000 or $20,000 in the closing or whatever renovation she started doing. Because whatever
Yeah,
she started doing, she still had to pay for that.
that's true.
For her to put the house back on the market and all this other stuff, it's not realistic. I understand her feeling unsafe. I do because
Hmm.
I've had my house been broken in before, so I felt so unsafe afterwards. So I get it,
Hmm.
I understand, but it's just not realistic for you to just up and leave. You
Hmm.
know, so I
Right.
understand her because I felt that way too. But in the situation I was in, I couldn't just get up and leave. I was in an apartment complex. They wasn't gonna let me get out of my lease just because my shit got burglarized. And then if I did want to buy myself out of the lease, it was a whole bunch of fucking money that I didn't have. So,
Hmm.
it just wasn't realistic. I see
Right.
both sides.
Right.
I just think Eric
Okay.
want her to toughen up a little bit because Sierra is, she hood man, but she be so soft sometimes.
Yeah. It's like bougie hood. Like, yeah, everything
Hmm.
cool, but my nigga gonna handle the tough shit. I ain't handling none of it.
Right, like I ain't saying she's soft, because she's
Right.
Sierra grew up in the Bluff, and like I lived in the Bluff for like 2.5 years. Was it like 2.5 years? 2 years? Was it 2 years? Like 2016 to like 2018. So like yeah, about 2 years or whatever. And there ain't no junk over there. Like it's crazy over there. So
Hmm.
I ain't saying she knows softly, but at the same time, once you get to a certain point in your life, you made a certain amount of money, and you feel that you can make yourself a certain kind of comfortable. I get it.
Right.
I get it, but I feel like she could have did better. Like I don't know what the property looked like what the grounds looked like. She could have put a fence. She could
Right.
have shit. She could have had shit. You could hire private fucking security if you want to. Like she could have did something different. Like if she throwing
Yeah.
away money and throwing around money like that, what's there to get a private security company to walk your grounds certain hours of the night?
That's true. That's true. No, that is true. They could do something like that. Maybe I would just because I do feel like not going off just this situation. I could see Sierra spending a whole bunch of money.
Mm-hmm.
Just okay, we'll just do this and do that and do that. And of course, Sierra does make her money. Like Sierra makes good money.
She
I follow
does.
her on Instagram. She makes her money, right?
Yep.
But it's just I don't know. It's like there was no compromise with that situation. Like, okay, I'm leaving, and then him saying, "Well, I'm staying. You can go." But
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they could have came to a common ground. Maybe they have. We just haven't seen it yet. But it was totally we're not agreeing with each other at all. So
I think he could have. I think Eric could have approached the situation differently.
yeah,
Because I think she didn't understand, or she didn't think that he felt her or
right.
understood her need to feel safe. So I think he could have did better by confirming the fact that hey, I see you, I hear you, I understand what you're saying, but this is not logical.
Right, exactly. That's true. But we'll see what we're doing. Sorry, my bad. Well, we'll see what happens. So we're gonna go to the. We was at the end, but I had to go back to that, y'all. So the last thing is Erica and Safari. Fran, what you think about them? Because
I'm glad that shit's over. You saw that their divorce is final.
yeah, I saw that, and I'm just like, okay, but we still gonna see them on social media talking about each other. Like, okay, y'all got divorced, but are y'all gonna get remarried?
I don't think so. I,
I
I
don't think
don't see
so,
it.
but I could see it happening. If it happened, I wouldn't be too surprised. But I think Erica's done. I think
I,
Erica's done.
in the name of November Scorpios everywhere, she done.
Hmm.
She done.
Yeah, it seems Erica is growing up, and she just don't have time for that shit no more.
Somebody got to be grown. Shit, it's two
Yep.
kids. Somebody got to be
Yeah.
grown. Safari out here acting like he in a fucking frat house and he ain't fucking but 20 years old, 21 years old. Like nigga, you got two kids. I mean, you to grow up. Grow up,
Yeah,
son.
because dude, it's just like it's the cheat. He cheated. I think they say he cheated. Is that it's the leaving her in the delivery room by herself? It's just like okay, dude. Like people get tired of shit, you know. and Erica tired of it. And then the fact that he talking about some, well, it is kind of sad to see you like this, and I wish things were different. No, you don't, because you would have been and changed that shit.
Right. You are in control of the problem. You are the
Yes,
problem. You know, like everything that Erica's done has been more of a retaliation. She ain't just out here tricking off and being stupid and being ignorant. You know, she do stuff because Safari out here just running the fucking muck.
that's
Like,
true.
you know, like she tried, and like she said, she tried over and over and over, and he ain't want to grow up. So
Yeah,
that's on him. And for him to sit there and be like, "Oh, I hate to see you like this," well, nigga, you the one that did it to me. Like, if
true.
you hate to see me like this, why would you see me like this over and over and over again to the point where I gotta divorce you?
Yeah, and dude, and you know, like all cameras follow you 24/7. Everybody knows who you are, and you know what you be doing. So it's like, don't act like you're
Mhm.
surprised when you get caught. You're not really getting caught because you're doing it out in the public,
Right? You just hoping don't nobody post the shit.
and you know it's gonna happen. So it's just like, do whatever. He just, oh my gosh.
Yeah, Safari ain't ready, you know. But I feel like Safari was just ready to. He was ready to check out like a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Cause every time Erica, sometimes when people break up with you, sometimes it's not even that they want to break up with you. Sometimes they want to see if you want it, you know,
Mm-hmm.
even just a little bit. And every time Erica was like, "Oh, we breaking up. Oh, we getting a divorce," it was like he couldn't wait to run out the doggy door. Like
That's
he was
true.
he was gone, you know.
Yeah.
And that one time that Yandy actually was like, I think it was Yandy. It might not have been Yandy, but somebody was like, "You filed for divorce. Do you really expect for him to sit around?" No, I don't expect for him to
Rashida
sit
said that.
around. Yeah, but you filing for divorce don't necessarily mean that it has to be over. Like,
Right.
show that you care. Show that you're invested in our marriage, in our relationship, and what we got going on. Like, he ain't
Right.
do none of that. He just booked it every time.
He really did. No lie. It was just like, oh, okay. Bet I'm out. Like, damn.
Right, right.
But if Erica was out there cheating, boy, the internet would have dragged the hell out of her.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly. She kept it classy.
mm-hmm.
She kept it classy.
Oh, because I know Erica could have really did some shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, I'm glad she took that route. But anyways, y'all, that was all that really happened on this episode. I think we're kind of waiting for like something to happen and then for us to get a mid-season trailer. If we get one, don't really think we're doing that. They're just trying to finish off the season. So, yeah. So,
I
friend,
don't know,
are we?
friend.
I don't know. I think next season will be more amped up, more juicy. They just trying to finish this out.
You know, I think this has been one of the juicier seasons because
Yeah,
it they really ain't had too much going on lately. You know,
that's
not
true.
for real. You know, Bambi and Scrap and had they little issues or whatever, and you know, Mama D and what was her husband name? They ain't together no more,
Ernest.
whatever. Yeah, so Ernest Mama, you know, it had that going on. Then it really wasn't too much going on with Kirk and Rashida, you know,
Mm-mm.
and we ain't even really seeing them very
I
much
was
this
just about to
season.
say we haven't seen them that much.
No, now that I think about it, we really haven't seen them very much. But you know, she got her own show on Philo, so
Yeah, she's probably over there.
yeah, yeah. So
So
I don't know. We'll see. I think
we
they
will.
can leave it the way it is this season. I don't think they need to add anybody new because the last few people that they've added new, they just weren't doing it for me. You
Yeah,
know, even Rennie that's on there now. You know, like she really ain't doing it for me.
yeah. I think she needs to take a break because this is a really dark place for her to be in, where she can't play the reality TV game how she would need to. She
Well,
It's
I
not
don't
the
know
space for
because
that.
even the first season that she was on, or the first part of the season that she was on, like I wasn't really following her storyline. Like she seems a little bit too shy to be, you know, with this crowd.
Yeah,
I don't know, but she just doesn't seem to fit.
yeah. I can see that. I feel like, no offense to everybody else on the show, but I feel like because she's so young on the show, she doesn't really fit in with anybody else. Because that's why Sierra, her and Sierra could hang out, but Sierra's been with the older people for so long. It's kind of like it would be kind of weird for her to
Mm-hmm.
hang out with somebody younger. So y'all would have to add more younger people and see how this can all work. But just
Mm-hmm.
throwing Randy in there, I don't think it's gonna fit for her.
Yeah. Yes.
So,
I think if they had a whole separate circle, You know,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like how they would split up Housewives. Like, you
Mm-hmm.
know, when they add a couple new people or whatever, you know, they have like the new people getting along with the younger people, and
Yep.
then the OGs are always together, but the
Yep.
younger people in the clique were always with the new people, kind of thing. You know,
Yeah.
so I don't think Rennie has had kind of like a welcoming committee for her.
Yep.
You know, they
Absolutely.
kind of just threw her in there.
That's true. So I feel like if they for next season let Rennie sit out, not because she's not doing anything, but I know she's going through a lot. Let her sit out. Y'all see how this cast is going. The season after that, then maybe we can introduce some more people, some younger people, and try to see how that works. But I don't think they should change things so quickly. Not yet.
Yeah, yeah, I don't
So
think so either. I don't think so either. But I do want to see what the hell Kirk and Rashida got going on. They too quiet for me.
way too quiet.
Cause
But
they know to be having shit popping.
is Kirk acting right for it once?
I don't know, man. I think Kirk's starting to feel old finally.
Yeah, he like I can't go out sneak around no more. Good, sit your ass down. You should have been
Right,
sitting down, nigga.
right. Them joints aching. He can't move. He can't move like he could before. You
Girl,
know.
he might need that Viagra soon. That's what
The
it is.
You gotta be look. You gotta be quick to move in the shadows at
Yeah,
night.
you right.
He
Now
can't
we
move
got Rashida on every rooftop looking for you now. She got eyes everywhere.
everywhere. See, that's why I don't want to. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I can't do it because I'm the one that stay at home. My husband stays out. Like
Mm-hmm.
he loves being at home now, but he's
Right.
always out versus me. So somebody always gonna be calling. I just saw, and he was with and child.
Then his production gonna tell you to go in there, ask him where he been. He just getting in the house and
Nah, see, we just not gonna do it. We just not gonna do it. We not gonna do it. No,
oh my goodness.
we not gonna do it. I
Friend said, I
refuse
ain't
to.
breaking nobody's windows or snatching up his tires. We ain't doing it. Not
Child.
on TV at
That's
least.
what I don't understand. Why do people do that stuff? When they know you are giving people evidence, man. Like, no,
She's saying follow her advice, do it like her, do it not in front of the camera.
bro. You know who I got mad? Who I got mad respect for?
Uh-huh.
I can't remember who she pulled up on. I want to say it was I want to say either it was Masika or it either was
Oh, it
Hayden.
was Moniece pulled up on Alexis Sky.
Yes, she was in the all black. She had the little ponytail in the top. Like she was ready. Like she was
Yes.
ready. Like she knew
She
no
said, I'm not
camera
doing
was
this in
gonna
front of no
be there.
cameras. Let's do
She
it.
was about that shit. Like man, respect to Monicio because like she
I
was
wish I could
about
have
that shit.
seen that. I'm sorry, but I so wish I could have seen
Me
that
too.
fight.
Like that's that OG shit. Like I don't wait to
Mm-hmm.
when I see production when they pack it up. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my black jumpsuit
Yep.
and I'm gonna come give you a visit and we're gonna have a talk. See,
Yeah,
that's the shit I
because
be talking about.
this how you play it. Y'all argue on camera, okay? Because you know security ain't gonna let you get to that person.
Exactly.
Go ahead and argue. Maybe somebody tosses a drink over you. Okay, cool. When I see you next time, I see you. Blah blah blah. Later on, when filming ain't going, boom, you do it. It gets on the blogs. Then they're gonna bring you back for another
Dude, it's
season. Y'all
just the
got to
fact
do
that
it
she
right.
jumped out of the car on the street corner while like she
Yes,
talked to the bitch while she was walking. Like that's the thug shit.
I
Like,
love it. I'm sorry, y'all. That's how you do
dude,
it. That's how you do it.
gangster, gangster. Like, love you some Monique, man.
Oh, before we go on this one, do you think Masika and Monique will ever return to reunion, Live in Hip Hop reunion, like
Oh
family
no.
reunion?
So Monique, no. I think Monique is done. I don't think she liked the way Mona ran her house.
Mm-hmm.
And with Monique having mental health issues, that just wasn't a place for her. But I see that she's getting ready to have. Is it Forest by Us or is it Zeus Network? She about to have her own
I
show.
think it's Forest Bias.
Well, she about to have her own show, and I think it's gonna be better for her because it's gonna be a show about her, and it's gonna be the way that she wants it to be seen because she's
Yes,
the creative and executive producer. So she's not gonna have herself out here looking crazy the
right.
way Mona kind of had her looking crazy. But
Yeah,
dude, they be making Mona seem like she be playing people on purpose.
child. Well, do you think Masika will do it?
I don't know. I
I don't
don't
know. I
know.
feel like
I'm still
I
trying.
feel
I'm still
like
trying to
Masika
gauge how much.
might not. I don't think. I think she just ain't fucking with it. Like, I'm over that show. But I feel like if they offer her a nice bag, it would have to just be at the right time. You have to catch her at the right time.
I don't know. I'm trying to gauge her growth because, like, I see her in the shade room sometimes, being a voice of reason, surprisingly.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I can't gauge it, because people act stupid for money. So
That's
I
true.
don't know.
That's true. I don't know. Probably not. But if we do, y'all better have Hazel Lee on there the same time as her. Y'all have to. But
Dude.
she put in that lawsuit against Zeus. But we ain't gonna talk about it. So anyway,
You know what? Let's go ahead and get up off it so we can go ahead. We can talk
let's
about
go
them.
ahead.
Yeah,
Okay.
because yeah,
So
we got to talk.
okay. All right, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. We will see y'all at 6:00 for Love and Hip Hop Miami. Thank you so
Yes,
much. We will
yes.
see y'all next week. Oh, this is gonna let me click.